Assalamualaikum students, hope you all are fine. I am Zainab and I am your teacher of science. Today we will start a new chapter, chapter number 5. Chapter number 5 is all about the microorganisms. First of all, what are microorganisms? Basically, the word microorganism is made up of two words. First one is micro and second one is organisms. Microorganism is made up of two words. First one is micro, and micro means small, very small or too small. And organisms mean all the living things in this universe are called as organisms. All the living things in this universe are called as organisms. Now we can define microorganisms. Microorganisms are all the organisms that are very small and cannot be seen with naked eye. Cannot be seen with naked eye. Naked eye means ordinary eye. Our ordinary eye. They are too small and cannot be seen with naked eye. If we cannot see them with naked eye, then how we can observe them? To observe the microorganisms, an instrument called as microscope is used. Microscope is an instrument which is used to see the objects we cannot see with the naked eye. It is an instrument used to see the objects that are very small and cannot be seen with naked eye. In past, scientists think that there are only two types of organisms. First one is plants. Second one is animals. Can you answer why in past people think that there are only two types of organisms? In past people think that there are only two types of organisms. First one is plants and second one is animals. They do not know about the microorganisms because in past there is no microscope. When there is no microscope, the people in past are unable to observe the microorganisms. But later on in 19th century, when microscope was discovered, scientists considered that there is another type of organisms. This one is called as microorganisms. This one is called as microorganisms. There are some examples of microorganisms such as amoeba, paramecium, Shubulina, viruses, and bacteria. Microorganisms are present all around us. They are present in the air, they are present in the soil, they are present in the water, even though they are also present in the food that we eat. They are present in the soil, in water, food that we eat. Our next topic is mode of nutrition of the microorganisms. How microorganisms get their food. Like all the living things, as all the living things in this universe require food for their survival. Same like microorganisms, they are also living things, they also require food. Microorganisms obtain their food by different ways. First one is some of the microorganisms can make their own food. That's why they are called as producers. As you know that producers are the organisms that can make their own food. Some of the microorganisms are producers. That is, they can make their own food, same like plants. The best get their food from host, and in return they are also very harmful for the host. Now what is host? Host is an organism on which parasites live. On which parasites are microorganisms live. They live on the host, get food, and in return they are also very harmful for the host. They live in the sometimes they live directly within the human body. Some of the microorganisms directly live within the human body. Where they live in the human body? They live in the intestine, between the teeth, in the skin, in throat, for example, how they are harmful. For example, some of the microorganisms live within the skin. They get their food from the skin. They live, first of all, they live in the skin, get their food from the skin, and in return they cause many skin diseases. You can say they are parasitic microorganisms because they live within the host, get their food from the host, and in return they are very harmful for the host. Parasites also live, some of the microorganisms live within the intestine of those people who use raw and contaminated food. Who use raw and contaminated food, drink contaminated water, microorganisms goes inside the intestine and cause a lot of intestinal problems such as abdominal pain and so many other diseases. Some of the microorganisms. Our next topic is diseases caused by the viruses. Viruses are the type of microorganisms. They are even more smaller than bacteria. To observe the viruses, microscope is not used. To observe the viruses, an instrument called as electron microscope is used. Electron microscope is more modified form of the simple ordinary microscope. To observe the viruses, electron microscope is used. Our next topic is diseases caused by the viruses. As in past, people does not know the cause of diseases because microorganisms were not discovered in the past. They does not know the cause of diseases. But later on in 19th century, microorganisms was discovered. When microorganisms were discovered, people think that most of the diseases are caused by the microorganisms. All the diseases that are caused by the the body, on the whole skin. Mumps. There are some glands present inside the neck. There are some glands present here. In this portion, some glands are present. If there is a viral attack on these glands become swollen. And when they become swollen, this region becomes swollen. And this disease is called as mumps, and it is also caused by a virus. And we can say it is a viral infection. Hepatitis, hand, foot, it is the disease of the liver, hand, foot and mouth diseases. Sometimes small rashes, blisters appear on the hand, foot, sometimes inside the mouth, and this is also caused by the viruses. There is another disease called as smallpox. Smallpox is also caused by the viruses. Smallpox is the symptoms of smallpox are small itchy blisters appears on the body. First of all, they appears on the body, then they appear on the face and covers the whole body. Now we go the whole topic. We have started a new chapter, chapter number 5. Chapter number 5 is all about the microorganisms. First of all, microorganisms. Word microorganism made up of two words, micro and organism. Micro means very small or too small, and organisms mean all the living things in this universe are called as organism. Now we can define that all the living things that are too small cannot be seen with naked eye, ordinary eye, they are called as microorganism. If we cannot see them with naked eye, then